Hey, this video right here is going to be on the special products of polynomials, and we know that product means multiply. So there are basically just two types of special products of polynomials when you multiply those. The first one is an example like this, where you're going to have some terms cancel each other out. So remember from the last video, we had to take everything in the first binomial multiplied by everything in the second binomial. That's the distributive property. So when we take x times x, that gives us x squared. And we take x times positive 3x, and that gives us positive 3x. Take negative 3, times it by x, and take negative 3 and multiply it by positive 3, and you get negative 9. Now let's combine some like terms. You can't combine anything with x squared, so it becomes x squared. And positive 3x minus 3x, those are like terms. They have the same variables with the same exponents. So 3x minus 3x is 0x, which is equal to 0, which we don't even need to put in our answer. So then we just drop down minus 9. X squared minus 9. This is considered a special product because it cancels out the x term. Let's go ahead and have you try that real quick. Go ahead and pause the video and work that out, and then we will, then you can check your solution with mine. 5n times 5n is going to be 25n squared. 5n times negative 2 is negative 10n. 2 times 5n is positive 10n. And 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. 25n squared. Negative 10n plus 10n will cancel each other out. And then we drop down our minus 4. And there's your solution. Your answer should match that. If it doesn't, look through there, try and figure out what you did wrong. Try and fix that. And this last one, we already talked about this in the last video a little bit. Whenever you see this problem, it is not putting that power of 2 with everything. It is not that, so don't even try that. The reason why we do not do that is because there's a plus sign there. That works in a problem like this. You put the 4 with everything. The power of 4 goes with all three variables inside because it's multiplication. And between each one of those, we have plus. That is not a multiplication sign. You need to make sure you pay attention to that. So let's look here. So how do we rewrite this? 2f plus 1. So does everything inside the parentheses multiplied by itself. And you should know how to work these out. 2f times 2f is 4f squared. 2f times 1 is 2f. That is not what we wanted. And I even cut off some of my other variables there. Let's get those back. Now we multiplied 2f by everything in the right binomial, so let's multiply 1 by everything over there. And 1 times 1 is 1. So we're good to go. And let's combine like terms. 2f plus 2f will give us a 4f, and that's a positive 4f. We go ahead and bring 4f squared down, and we bring positive 1 down. And 4f squared plus 4f plus 1 is the product of the sum of 2f and 1 squared. Let's go ahead and see. You try this one on your own. You try this one on your own, and I will work it out. And you check your solution. This is what we have. So c times c squared. C times -4, -4c. -4 times c is -4c. And -4 times -4, negative times a negative is a positive 16. There's your like terms. So we have c squared minus 8c plus 16. We got 8c because -4c minus 4c is -8c. So that's what your solution should be. This was just a quick one. This was kind of a refresher, just showing you a few special products when you are multiplying polynomials.